tonight I'm planning to capture a star cluster in the night sky with this astrophotography setup. Tonight there will be a full moon, so the conditions are not that good, but still I'm planning to use this astrophotography setup for tonight in order to capture one of my best images of a star cluster so far. So join me for a new night of astrophotography from my backyard. Before talking about my plans and the astrophotography setup, I would like to mention that this video is not sponsored, I am not being paid for it, and all products shown in this video were purchased by myself. But now, let's get started. So as you can see, tonight I'm using a different telescope for astrophotography. So in the last few months, I've always used the Ascar SQ-A55 telescope, but tonight, finally I'm planning to use this telescope again. So I haven't used this telescope for a very long time, so I'm very excited about tonight's astrophotography session because I will have a very small field of view tonight, which is perfect for capturing these very small objects in the night sky. So the telescope that I'm planning to use for tonight is the Skywatcher 150 PDS telescope. This telescope has a focal length of almost 800 millimeters, which should be perfect for tonight's astrophotography session. The camera has a very small sensor, therefore it's great for capturing these smaller objects in the night sky. So the camera that I'm planning to use is the ZWO ASI 533 MC Pro, which is a cooled and dedicated astrophotography camera. For controlling the entire setup, I'm planning to use the ZWO ASI Air Pro, which is this small astro computer. On the top, I'm planning to use my guiding system, which is a 60mm guide scope, and at the back I've attached the ZWO ASI 120mm mini mono guiding camera. So this is the setup that I'm planning to use for tonight. Usually when capturing these star clusters, it's quite easy to capture them because you only need a very short exposure time in order to capture a good image of this object. And that's quite good because tonight I will get only 1 to 2 hours of total clear skies, and therefore this exposure time should be enough in order to capture an amazing image of this object later on. So now we have to wait until it's dark enough, and then I'm planning to guide you through the process of capturing this deep sky object. So I'm planning to talk about different important aspects when capturing this object, and I'm planning to share the images with you that I will capture later on. So see you later when capturing the object with this telescope. Hello everyone and welcome back. As you can see in the background, I was able to capture some images of the star cluster I have planned to capture. So right at the back you can see the star cluster I've captured. When zooming in you can see that the image is not in focus. I've picked one of the images where the telescope was not in focus because that's a problem I had multiple times that night. So the temperatures were very cold and therefore I had to adjust the focus multiple times that night because the telescope was cooling down and therefore the focus changed all the night, and therefore I was refocusing the telescope, let's say every 30 minutes I guess. So for sure not all images are not in focus, but I just wanted to share that with you because that was definitely a problem I had multiple times that night. Generally speaking, you can definitely see multiple structures in this star cluster. You know, the conditions are not that good. There was a full moon, so I'm definitely pretty surprised by how good the images actually are. As you can see, the chroma corrector did a great job as well. The images are sharp. This one, of course, not because it's not in focus. But generally speaking, the images were very sharp and the details are pretty amazing, I guess. And I was able to capture multiple of these images that night, and I'm planning to stack them together in order to share with you the final stacked image at the end of this video. So this is actually everything I've planned to mention so far about this image. I just wanted to share this image with you to give you an idea of this problem that I had multiple times that night. This is everything I've planned to mention so far, so you will see the result right now. After stacking and combining all the images I've captured, I've realized that even more images are not in focus. Therefore, I had to delete almost all images, so in the end, the image had a total exposure time of only 20 minutes. So the image you can see right now is the final stacked image I've captured of this star cluster. The single exposure time of each image has 1 minute, which results in a total exposure time of 20 minutes. I'm definitely planning to photograph this star cluster again in the near future in order to capture one of the best images of this star cluster. If you have any further questions about the image I've captured or about the equipment I've used, feel free to ask me down below in the comments and I will definitely help you. If you would like to further support me, you can now become a member of my channel. Becoming a member of my channel would really support me, and your support really means a lot to me. If this video was interesting and helpful to you, I would really appreciate a like and a subscription. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Clear skies, Felix.